FS17 Westbridge Hills Dairy Farm episode. Today, don't pay anything, we're going to borrow. Today we're going to be buying $1.2 million worth of cattle, and we are not going to ship them, we're going to do it ourselves to save that fee so we can buy at least a few more. Which is a great thing about FS19 is instead of a $100 fee is now a $300 shipping fee, which I feel is a lot better. For $100, you just wave it off like it's nothing, but $300, well, you still do, but I'm guessing you still will, especially now that they're $2,500 in FS19, no matter what kind of cow you get. So let's go ahead and fill this up with 20 cows, and yeah, so that'd be about 100,000 at a time. So currently we have 44 cows. So let's go ahead and write that down as 44, and then we will subtract that out of our final number. Not search. Alright. We're going to drop these off, and then we're going to advance the time a little bit, and then we're going to see how much we get off these cows by just giving them water and grass. We do not have enough to do total mixed ration. I probably will do that at some point, but I do not yet have enough. So I don't think I have any silage. I think I have some straw. Don't have any hay. I know that for a fact. So I think in just a few days we will be playing FS19, hopefully multiplayer with some people. If not, it'll be multiplayer by ourselves, most likely. So what we also need to do is advance time a little bit. Let me just turn on my fan real quick. There we go. Also, the great thing about FS19 is that there is an autosave interval, which is between... Wow, I forgot to mention that yesterday. But whatever it may be, but it is in between 5, 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 15 minutes, and then you can have it turned off. I kind of wish you could go up to 30 minutes, so it'd be kind of nice, just kind of have that extra bit of time, but whatever, not a big deal. It is finally there, and it will pause the game as always for a few seconds, but that's fine. And I just realized that this has no interior whatsoever. This is a 2D interior. That's all from me. You stop right there for like a minute. Well, of course, there are going to be 2 more FS19 pre-release live streams done by Giants today. My guess is it will be the multiplayer live stream. I'm hoping they'll do the multiplayer live stream today and tomorrow, so they can kind of show off as much as possible in the short hour that they do have. You know, I mean, 2 hours in total, but you know, one's in German, one's in English. So I'll of course be watching both of them, trying to gather as much information as I can, and then as always between 6 and 8 PM I will of course let you all know. Which if you're not watching this, and if you are watching this and you're not watching the streams, you should, because every day they're giving away something, and I think every other day it is the collector's edition, which comes with 2 posters that come like two posters. On the posters is artwork. One is of, I believe, the John Deere tractor, and the other one is, can't remember what the other one is, but they're double-sided posters. So one has a Westbridge, which I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. If I do remember what Lars said, or better known as Listerton. So that's what I believe it said is pronounced Westbridge. So hopefully I'm not botching that because I learned from him. So, and then of course the other one is Ravenport, and it's like a map, almost like an in-game map, but on a poster. So, oh, and Golden Nuggets are not making a return, sadly. But I'm guessing you take out a $600, possibly $750,000 loan, unless it's just $500,000, which is still a lot. Seeing as how on the hardest setting, which again there is no easy, medium, and hard, it is. One second, let me look at my photos real quick. Oh, no, I have it. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Wow, I don't know how I did not hit a tree, but it is. I can select it. There we go. New farmer, which is where you start off with some land, some machinery, and $100,000 euros or pounds. Farm manager, which is one we're going to be starting on just because it's the starting amount, and the fact that the economy is not the hardest, so you can actually make more faster, so we can try and explore as much as we can in a 3-hour stream. Because that's what I'm limited to. Hello there, thank you for joining. But farm manager, you start off with no land, no vehicles, no equipment, but you do start off with $1,250,000 euros or pounds, so just short of what we are spending here on new cattle for our dairy farm. Now to try and wrap up FS17, I will of course still do some FS17 vids. Like if new mods still do come out to FS17, like I believe they said that they are still going to bring mods to FS17. I don't know, we'll see. But if y'all want to also do some FS17 gameplay, seeing as how FS19 is only 8 gigabytes, varying on your system, or on the system, not like your individual system, but on the system type, like PC, Xbox, PS4. And of course, start from scratch where you have nothing but $500,000 euros or pounds, which is actually a bank loan. So I don't know if that's all bank loan normally. What it does in like what FS17 does, which they're probably not doing the same thing, is you have most of the bank loan out, but you still have a little bit of cash you can withdraw or take from a loan. So there's that. But then again, that's probably all the bank loan. But so, and then also the economy is rougher. So basically, you'll get less for crops and stuff like that. Less for doing jobs, I guess. So. And we of course will explore that, but day one stream we're going to do a farm manager, so we have a good starting capital. I pretty much have it planned down to what we're going to be doing. We will be doing, I believe, horses, or horses will most likely be our first animal, depending on so we can make money. Like I want to try and explore everything that's new. And the 3-hour time span, so I'm going to do a quick 3-hour live stream, and then of course I will be I'll be starting to make some videos at night. I'll be playing well into the early hours in the morning, and then I'll upload some videos later on the following day. Maybe do a live stream or two. We shall see. But yeah, so we're playing till midnight or 1 a.m. My time. So. But, I can't believe that this has no textures, though. Like, I never realized that this has no textures. I mean, I don't usually drive first person quite a lot when I'm using trucks. So what is the grass looking like? We should, yeah. Yeah. I think we'll buy the next 20 cattle real quick. And then we'll drop that off, fill up the grass, fill up the water. And we'll cut across this farmer's piece of land here. Oh, in FS17, when you do jobs on land, it is not going to, like on a farm, when you do a contract, it will not actually cut down the price of that land. But you will get paid for it. So we'll definitely do a contract on a small piece of land. Just kind of test that out a little. And of course, we're going to get John Deere Harvester and John Deere Tractor. That is without a doubt. Okay, what's that setting that is? That's not too bad. I think I will fill it real quick. Turn that off. I'm not sure why. There we go. Stop the unloading right there. Back to simple. Yeah, so mostly, but I don't want to spend any money until we have all the animals, all the cattle that we can buy. So yeah, and if we need more grass, there's a lot over there. There should be some in the Ford chip silo. And yeah, command press our corn. Great. Let's take a lot of grass, but we'll just try to keep it in the green for now. And then we'll actually worry about filling everything. Of course, staying in the positives, I guess. Not being in the negatives. Yeah, so. I attach that to the other tipper soon, but. Or advance the time by more, but I do want to see how much we're going to get for a full day. But I don't want that full day to happen quite yet. I don't want to cut it too close. So. I think it would be great that we can actually now place the animal pens. We got 10, so yeah, I'm going to try and pick a field that is close to a water refill point, and we'll see if we can refill the water for free in some areas without having to own the land itself. I would imagine we can, but it's definitely something that we will wait and see. Well, obviously. But the reason that I'm not sure if I'm going to do the horses straight off is because each horse, as I mentioned in the last one, yeah, it was actually day 4, I believe. Day 3 or day 4, where the animals actually need, or the horses need to be obviously well kept. 10 minutes of riding every in-game day, like 10 real minutes of riding. So that's going to take at the very least over an hour to do one horse. So if we do horses, it'll probably just be one. That's something easy, cheap to keep up with. And hello there. We just come to a nice stop over here. And who is this? Hey, Alexander Alind, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you will stay tuned for the 19th when I do my FS17 live stream. Which is just a few days away, and of course, hopefully you'll stay tuned for my FS19 Things Learned Day 6, I believe. Today will be the day number 6, and then tomorrow will be number 7, and then of course I will do because they are doing one on they are doing the live streams on the Monday, at least according to their schedule. So I will of course be doing that. I always, like right now it is 11:22 a.m. for me, so Eastern Standard Time. So I usually try and do it by between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So usually I try to do around 6:30. I don't know what time it is for you. Oh my gosh, there we go. What time zone you live in, but hopefully you will try and watch, and if there's anything learned, I mean anything that wasn't previously mentioned, unless I happen to forget it, because I have a terrible memory, then like if I happen to forget it in the last stream, or the last whatever, it's always going to be a stream, that way y'all can come in, you can interact, you can ask any questions, and if anything was learned, and I'm not going to be saying the vehicle prices. You are got? Here come you goat. I may eat a lot of stuff, but I don't think I eat everything goats eat. I'm not a picky eater, I can tell you that much. But yeah, so I'll be I will be actually gonna do that today. I'll probably start doing that tonight. I'll actually be going through every live stream that has been done, and then I will of course make this a separate video, but Monday afternoon, or it'll either be, I think I'll do it after I do the day 8 or 8th day things learned FS17, which will beat the Monday of the 19th. I think I'll do it after that video. I'll go ahead and every price that was shown. So if you want them to kind of be spoiled and kind of want to get your game plan a little better, then I will take a screenshot of everything that I can of every single price and any details about any little thing. So it'll probably be a good hour stream, because there are a few prices and a few details, and it's not like super big details, but I'm not going to mention all the the different add-ons you can do to your different pieces of machinery. I'm just talking like the base price and stuff like that, and when they go in the shop and they're looking through here, and unless they actually usually get a harvester or something, so they're kind of looking through here and they're scrolling through like that. I'll pause it, and then if it's over, we'll say okay, let's come here. It's over the Komi C6, because that's where I screenshotted it. I'll say it's well, there's no daily maintenance. Finally, love that. I'll say 136 kilowatts. Again, I believe that's kilowatts. I'm probably totally dead wrong on that. 185 horsepower, 380 liters gas, 15 miles per hour, or whatever it says. Capacity of 4,200. For some reason, it doesn't show the item slot count in the live stream. I don't know if it's set to that, or I just haven't seen it. And pretty much that's it. I'll come back and say it goes to C6 14-footer. It does, this crop, this crop, this crop, and this crop. I'm just going to say kind of the basic facts like that. So you kind of know that and of course how much it costs. So that would be the Sampo Rosenlu Komi C6 for $124,000 £0. And that's pretty much all that's going to happen with pretty much each and everything that I can find. So, and usually it'll be 4 at a time. Not like 4, you won't tell us 4 at a time, but there'll be 1 and 4 I might say the price of, because that's what they happen to have it hovered over at that point in time when I took the screenshot. And I bit my tongue. So, yeah. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, that's really all I'm going to be doing. But I think I definitely will do that after the live stream. We actually need to slow this time down. I know it's still a few hours out, but yeah. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for those, and then of course later on that Monday night I will be live streaming it as soon as I can. It is again 8 gigabytes in size, so it really shouldn't be that long to download. Well, my guess is it's going to be around 10 gigabytes for PS4. I guess the 8 gigabytes is for PC, PS4 and Xbox might be 10 to 12. Well, it's still a very small game. I was expecting it to be like double that, like 20, possibly even 30. So, but that's the great thing about Giants is their farm simulator games are so small. You could probably actually have every single console game on one system. Like, for the next 10 console games, you're pretty much going to be able to have them on the same system at the same time. You can't play them all at the same time, but you can at least have them on. Yeah, so. And on the 20th, there will actually be mods in the mod hub. From my understanding, we know the whatever the premium map is, like that Spanish map, like the Estocia Lancha. I don't know. That I don't have, sadly. But that'll be day 1 mod. I think the Big Bud trackers will be a day 1 mod as well, and I think the 1455. Hey, truck shays. Did I say that right? Truck shays? Truck shays? I don't know. Hello there, thank you for joining. And, yeah, no, not really, any detail in this. Not even a dashboard. I mean, that's kind of real disappointment. But truck shays. Alright, cool. I guess it's either one or the other, huh? Alright, yeah.
The one was right.
First one. Alright, cool, sweet. Truck shades. Very interesting name though. Name there. Not name though. No, though, that's a very interesting name. Though. Hey. No, but that's a very interesting name.
Light Farming Simulator 17.
Do I like Farming Simulator 17? Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's a really great game. I mean, first Farming Simulator game I played was 15, and then I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I thought that was amazing. And then 17 came out, and I wasn't able to get it immediately when it came out. I was able to get it about almost a year later, and I loved it. And then once I heard 19 was coming out, I had to pre-order it. I paid it off about a month and a half ago. So I wasn't getting like the most expensive version I could, but on a
ISO hype for FS17.
I know, so many new features. I mean, oh, okay, we gotta wait for all these cars. Looks like for FS17, yeah. Come on, I got cows to deliver. What's up with all this traffic? Almost a minute traffic, huh? But yeah, I mean, honestly, I want to do some very unique stuff because we can. I'm not going to say what that stuff is, but in the live stream, we are going to cultivate it uniquely. We are going to get our animals. Hopefully, we're going to get our animals in a unique manner. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be the standard manner you would think of if we can do it that way. It's not going to be anything like extraordinary. It's going to be some kind of silly, just because why not? A little bit slower of a manner might be, but we're going to do it because we can. We're going to really have fun with the game. So I'm going to look at every map in each, section. Just kind of look at the prices, and then I'm going to start one of the maps. I'll let you all decide, by majority vote, of course, which map we do start up in it. But no matter what, I am going to start it up in the farm manager mode, so we can buy whatever local we want. I do not play Fortnite. I don't. I tried it like months and months ago, and I just couldn't get into it. I mean, it was back before they added all this. It was when it was pretty new. I tried it, and it was alright. But I'm kind of a currency gamer. I kind of like games where, you play the game, you get a currency, you save up for something, you buy it, and then maybe you get more currency or something like that. So I mean, those are kind of games I prefer. That's kind of where you have a goal, where you have a mission, so to speak. Well, that's me. So, there we go. I can't wait for the first community mods to come to FS17. That's gonna be fun. And honestly, I'm thinking what I'll do. No, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do whatever map y'all want, but if, and then on the other day, I'll actually make. We'll either do it in a video or a live stream, depending on what you want to do, or what y'all want me to do it this way. But then when the whenever the Spanish map comes out, because I have never explored the Spanish map, I've never played on the Spanish map. I've seen part of it in the video, but I barely remember it. So it'll be brand new to me. I'll either do it in a live stream, or I will do it in a video series. Either way, I'll probably make it into a video series. Oh my gosh. Which I am actually really new to doing the whole video series on PlayStation. Usually I just do live streams, but I'm going to try and start
AR Lick Farming Simulator 1.7.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you said. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get that. Luke Farming 17. I don't know, but yeah. So I'll let that be up to you. I would reply to you, but I don't know what the heck you said, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, so that kind of be our plan. Oof. But yeah. Actually, I can't cut traffic off that way. I can't just. Grass, like I wonder. Ooh, that's gonna be refilled. If that's okay, we can do that as we get closer down here. Not as we do, but when we finish. I tell you, no daily vehicle maintenance is gonna be great. I can buy whatever machinery I want and then not have to work. Because right now, FS17, you say, okay, I really want, like, even if you have money, you gotta wait until I have the income to pay for whatever the daily vehicle maintenance is. You have to add a few $1,000s. Do I really have that right now? No, I don't. At the end of the day, am I making enough? If you're not, you can't buy it. But if you have the money, you can buy it, and you will have to repair it. But, yeah, so you'll have to repair it, but there's no daily overhead work, so you're taking thousands and thousands of dollars every day. I mean, unless you're repairing thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage every day, which I don't think that'll ever be the case. But yes. that is. $294 cows. Now we had 44 to begin with. So 294 minus 44 equals to be able to buy 250 new cattle. We're actually going to save it real quick. I made it by 5. The time goes a little bit. Now we just need to fill up the grass from the water, and then we'll advance. Yeah, a lot. Advance the time a lot more. So. Yeah, that's pretty decent, so we'll advance the time a little bit faster. Just a second, we're going to go ahead and fill up the water a little bit more. Yeah, why can I not hook up that anymore? That's so weird that I can't hook up anything to the front of tractors anymore. Yeah, I used to do it all the time, but now it's not. So that is just dead. Now we will, yes, 15 times. Still not the amount that I need. On the money there. A little quicker there. On the grass, that is. Stop that real quick. Gotta make sure we're making the whole time. That's what I see daily. Oh, look at that 22, 80% is every pretty much 1 cow a day. That's cool. And grass. Which that light is actually came with the map, not the Ford and chip silo. It just I just happened to put it here. And I should make, it's a few $1,000s. I should make way more than that, but wait till the next day hits. So this is a little less than a quarter of a day with 250 cows, or 294, my bad. After just buying 250 cattle. So definitely see how much we make here. We're at $66. 4, 3, 2, 1. and we made 6. So we only made $100. So here's the leasing cost, 30,780 with the running costs. We only made $100. All the time right there. 11,000 in left. That's why. $11,000 in animal upkeep, which is a lot of money in upkeep. Sheesh. Usually it's not that much, but I do wonder if animal upkeep is going to be a thing in FS17. So I guess we can afford to take a loss right now because I'll actually, I guess, feed them silage at some point. So let's get the water filled up. Before taking that alone, but we've already taken that alone. So let's go ahead and, I mean, right now it's like might as well just fill it up, and that leasing cost, it's this thing right here, just insane. So, which we will buy that at some point. I'm gonna go hugely in the hole here, but that's okay. That won't be too hard to get out of. So I guess it might be worth to start doing a total mixed ration. See how much, probably like a few $100, all things considered. I get the profit of each day, keep it as full. So. Yeah,
hello there, mate.
More vehicle, a more powerful vehicle. Hey, Quoted Globe, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. We have already bought 250 cattle, which for some reason I can't run with water. Now we're seeing how much we make at the end of the day by just giving them grass and water. So we are in the negatives a little, we're in the red, but that is okay because we do have a crop growing right here, which will get us out of it pretty quickly. Yeah, so that should all set right there. So let's actually drop that down.
If you can get me.
If you can get me, if I can get
a list of mods, I will do a.
What kind of mods are you looking for?
Multiplayer server.
Oh, I have way too many for that, my friend. Yeah, like I have a whole lot. It's ridiculous. But I'm like very sure. Actually, 14 minutes. So we gotta wrap this up in like 4 minutes here. So we made this up to 5 times. But yeah, like 4 minutes. I'm gotta get ready to start watching the live stream. So I'll take my dog out to go to the bathroom and obviously wrap this stream up. Watch the first pre-stream live stream and lunch. Probably set my dog out for a quick walk after that, and then watch the next one, and then get ready to do a FS19 Things Learned Day 6 stream later tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 6:30. So, yeah.
I'm tipped PC got early release.
It's not. It's not just the fact that they were on PC. If you've seen those early release videos, it's because they're on like their contact list or something. Like they actually work some kind of deal with Giants. I'm ticked that I'm I'm taking that they, are putting out like 6, 12 videos out in a day when it's not even out. So that's really stressing me out because, I'll be starting from way far behind them, which means y'all probably won't want to watch me. Y'all want to watch them because they've already gotten much farther. They've seen much more than I have, whereas I'll just be, starting the brand new stuff yet. Like the, yes, I mean, so hopefully y'all still get the views, because I'm hoping on this can help boost my channel.
I won't watch them cause I want the surprise of what I get.
Yeah. Well, I've kind of watched a little bit of it just so I kind of see, if they do like a mission or whatever, how that works, and the contract or whatever, just so I can try not to waste so much time here with y'all, just trying to figure that out. But, I mean, I'll watch a few seconds here and there, but not a whole lot, but, I mean, hopefully I can still get, because I want to get to the point where I start getting paid, and then I can start doing giveaways. I mean, that'd be fantastic if I could eventually next year give away 3 copies of FS, not next year, but 2 years from now.
Daddy did one today, I believe.
I saw a bit of it, and he said that he's going to upload another one today. I'm like, he's doing like, and I asked him, hey, can you please stop? Like, please stop doing all this, please stop doing these until the game comes out, because that's not fair to us small YouTubers. And he replied, well, small YouTubers got their hands on it, or a lot of small YouTubers got their hands on it already too. And I'm like, alright, well, I didn't. I mean, it's not out yet. I feel like doing a first look video is fine, like doing a quick first look video, maybe like an hour tops, and then wait until the 19th, wait till like that afternoon, and then start uploading, 1 a day or 2 a day, whatever. But to pretty much drown us out. But I don't know, hopefully it'll work out for me, and I will get some more stuff and eventually get a lot more views and start getting the paid through YouTube, whatever, somehow, and I can start doing more giveaways, or start doing giveaways. I've done a few in the past, but this, come to a standstill for now.
Giants targets the large FS YouTubers to send it to.
Yeah, I asked, Martin is his name, the guy that was on the English stream the other day that they were talking to, and I put it in the comment, like I asked a few times, but I guess I didn't pick it up or didn't decide to read it, which is fair. Not every question is going to be read. I mean, there are thousands going through every second, so I get it. But I was asking, what the requirements were to be in the contest list.
Release notifications.
Same here. I just got it as well. So I'm going to try and wrap this up. We still have like 9 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to try and wrap this up. Should be wrapped up within, I would say, 3 to 4 minutes. And then, yes, don't mind just sticking around. Just for a few minutes. And then we're literally just waiting for the next day to see how much we get at the end of the day. Or how much we make. I don't think it's going to be all that much, and then I'll work on this off camera as I watch this stream, which is not going to be much work. It's going to be like going 2 and 2 times, starting to work or emptying a harvester or whatever. Because it's German, so I really got to focus. I focus heavily on both, so I can get as much detail as I can out of both of them, but probably start, I don't know, this is going to be a dairy farm, or a potato farm as well as a dairy farm. Let's get to a dairy farm. I just have to get the money for that equipment. I figured I'd do, dairy first.
Did you get a physical or digital copy of FS19?
I got a physical copy. I got a physical copy. How about you? What'd you get? I'll tell you what I got a physical copy as what your response, but I got a physical copy because I prefer physical copy. I mean, I just like being, I mean, it's kind of, yes, it is nice to kind of, switch between games without having to put the disc in, take it out, all that, or take it out, put a new one in. But at the same time, I like being able to hold it in my hands. I like being able to put it on a shelf. I like being able to look at a shelf or, a stack, whatever your setup is. See, these are the games I have. I like being able to open it up, look at it, Plus, if you want to take a game
from GameStop.
I got it from GameStop as well. I got it from GameStop as well. So, yeah, I'm actually picking it up on the 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I should be streaming by 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll probably take me a good 30-40 minutes before I actually get into starting up a multiplayer map. Because I will start up a multiplayer map when I go to actually play it. But I'm going to do like the tutorials. I'm with the mod hub, which the mods won't actually come until the 20th, be my guess. But I'm still going to look. And then I'm going to do the tutorials. And then I'm going to start up the map real quick.
Make sure you get your FS hat.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I actually remember that the other day, but I totally forgot about that until you just mentioned it again. I'll be absolutely sure. If you want PS4, we're gonna have to do some hinder racing. Which I'm honestly turning off the crop destruction and the weeds and the lime until I get that money to start doing that. Crop destruction I'll probably keep off for now as I explore the game, just so I can quickly make the money a little quicker. Gosh, okay, second okay, I know, like, come on. Come on, as the cows would say. The cows. But I kind of want to do cows as the first animal because you actually got to take the tanker. But I think I'll do horses because you buy it for 5,000, and then maxed out you can sell it for 50,000. So. Then I'm going to do one horse at a time, so that's not too. Maybe I'll do two. I'll do one or two. I'm not going to do a whole lot of them. But I'm going to transport them manually, so I don't have that $300 fee. Which I know sounds ridiculous, but I'm so glad that it's actually $300 now. We have 5 minutes left, but should be done within 2 minutes. Come on. I know I said like 4 minutes, like 10 minutes ago, but yeah, because I feel like it being like $100 right now, it's just not. It's just you kind of shake it off like, oh, it's only $100.
What mode are you gonna start on?
When I first start playing the game, I'm actually going to start each map up in the new farmer mode to see what you get, and then I'll let it up to anybody that's watching, if anybody is watching at that time, to what map I start, and then I'm going to do it on the middle one, which is Farm Manager. That way I have 1.2 million to. Okay, yeah, so looks like we made a good amount. We just had to
I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah, I'm going to do a start from scratch too, but I think for the first night, as I try to explore as much as I can within 3 hours, I want to have a good substantial amount, and I would do start from scratch, because I have a plan for start from scratch, but the economy is a lot rougher in that game mode, so I don't get as much for the crops and all that, and to try and explore as much as I can within that first 3 hours. I want to give myself as much of an advantage, and I know I'd probably start off with more of an advantage if I did the new farmer, because I already have crops going and all that, and I already have the equipment, but that's what FS17 started as, with 25 instead of 100,000. So the whole starting with nothing is brand new, so to kind of, yeah, but anyway, so we have a few minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've hit that subscribe button below, so thank you. If you have, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Go ahead and leave right now so you can start that stream. That starts in 3 minutes, or start watching it rather. So yeah, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, ZachRider747. Stay tuned for my daily FS19 things learned.
Alrighty, I'll see you later.
Updates from the pre-streams. Alright, see you later, Cordy Club. Nice meeting you. And yeah, stay tuned for Monday night. on the 19th because I will be live streaming FS17. So again, stay tuned, stay awesome, and as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.